Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. The Coalition has slammed a decision to resume funding to the UN's Relief and Works Agency before a proper review is carried out into its staff. Millions of dollars worth of funding was paused back in January after allegations surfaced that around a dozen UNRWA workers were involved in the October 7 terrorist attacks against Israel. Shadow Foreign Minister Simon Birmingham says there's still no clarity about how the agency was implicated.
The Coalition does not support the decision of the Albanese government to reinstate funding at this time, ahead of the conclusion of the review into UNRWA staff involvement in the terrorist activities of October 7.
But Foreign Minister Penny Wong says she's satisfied UNRWA has addressed the issue.
The best available current advice from agencies and the Australian government lawyers is that UNRWA is not a terrorist organisation, and that existing and additional safeguards sufficiently protect Australian taxpayer funding.
The PM has welcomed a massive pay rise for Australia's aged care workforce. The Fair Work Commission agreed to a sector-wide increase of up to 28%. Anthony Albanese says the aged care sector deserves to be rewarded for its hard work.
It is vital that our older Australians get dignity and respect in their later years. The workers who look after them deserve respect as well, and they deserve better pay.
A 14-year-old Adelaide girl has faced court charged with possession of explosive instructions and extremist material. The teen was arrested yesterday at a home in the southern suburbs and has been bailed to appear again next month. Foreign Affairs is providing consular assistance to the family of an Australian woman who has been killed in a landslide in Bali. The bodies of the 47-year-old and her Dutch partner have been pulled from the rubble after their villa was swept up. And a record migration intake and fewer builds are affecting the country's housing crisis, which has hit an all-time record low. The latest PropTrack data shows Perth, Brisbane and Adelaide are the worst capital cities to find a home. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, an Aussie golfer, Jason Day, is 2 shots off the pace after the opening round of the Players' Championship. Min Woo Lee needs a better second round to make the cut after finishing 1 over. And finals day will run tomorrow night for the Portugal Surf Pro, the last day of the competition window. In our entertainment news now, an Instagram has added an altered photo warning to Kate Middleton's Mother's Day pic with her 3 kids. In red, under the now viral snap, it says the same altered photo was reviewed by independent fact checkers. It comes after the Princess of Wales finally admitted to editing the picture. Rihanna is selling her luxury LA penthouse, once owned by Matthew Perry, less than a year after purchasing the property. The 40th floor apartment going for a whopping $25 million. And Ricki Lee is claimed #1 on the Australian Album Aria charts with On My Own. It's the singer's first album release in a decade, but this time through her own label. That's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow. I'm Michelle Stevenson.